Hello, Coach Phill here. Welcome to Momentum number 12. Can you imagine where we are in the year? We're pushing, we're doing what we have to do. I hope you're being courageous. I hope you have clarity. I hope you're doing what you have to do. Because guess what? It is in the pursuit of our dreams that we discover ourselves. And this week, I want to talk to you about dealing with difficult times. Why? They are going to happen. They are going to be part of the journey. Without them, we cannot grow. Without them, we cannot grow into the people that we ought to be. You know, it's very interesting that I was doing a training the other week, and we had an epic time at the presentation for impact training. And coincidentally, there was a lady who was waiting for me after one of the trainings. She actually followed me all the way to my house, and I had to go to my office. And this particular client is doing considerably well. You know, she's a business owner. She's got quite a few things happen for her, but you know, the hard times had come, and you know, she begged me. We had to sit down and we had to go through it. And you know, she was having a couple of challenges with some of her partners, and then somebody was supposed to pay her and was not paying her, and then half of her team had gone to the competition and stuff like that. And then you know, there were real difficult times, and it is going to happen. As long as you're in business, as long as you're attempting to go somewhere, it is going to happen. How do you deal with it? Okay, I'm going to share with you some principles here that will help you to deal with it, but also, you know, to let you know that I go through them, the lady goes through them, and we had another conversation last night, and she's beginning to feel better. She's getting back her mojo. She's beginning to do what she has to do. Why? Because it is part of life. Now, number one, first things first, you must understand it will soon pass. Okay? Whatever time it is, whatever it takes, you know down deep inside, it will come to pass, because that is the nature of life. It will come to pass. It is there to teach you a lesson. You know, like Les Brown says, those are character building episodes. Okay, it is not the end of your life. No, just know it is going to come to pass. Number two, keep perspective. Okay, always, I said to her, one of the things that we did was I said, okay, hey, I know it is hard, but let us just look back at all the good times that have led you here. Okay, because without those good times, you'd not be in this position. Without all the good times, you'd not have built a great team where people then had to go to be pushed by other companies. Maybe there's a lesson there, but let us keep perspective. So whatever challenge you're going through, whatever difficult it is, let it be in business, take perspective. You know, sometimes you'll do things and they won't bomb. Sometimes you'll put a product out and it just will not work. Take perspective and say, okay, where are the good times before this? What do I learn and how do I spring from there? Okay. Next idea, remember your good times when you were at your best. That is very important. Remember the good times when you're at their best, because there's always the miracle that you can pull back. There's always the miracle that if it is humanly possible, then it is possible for you. You will get back in the game. You will get back on that horse. You will do whatever it takes. You know, the challenge usually is it's not how hard we fall. It is how fast we get up and how well we respond. You know, are you going to fall? Yes. Are you going to get situations where you're hit hard? Yes. Hey, always understand the good times will always get you back. The good times will always get you back, okay? Next idea, ask what is a lesson for me to learn here? What is the lesson? Where can I redirect my attention? Because if you think about it, most of the time, the difficult times are going to come when you've taken your eye off the scoreboard. Or if you've, you know, that's why you're doing too many things, boom, 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 then all of a sudden, boom, something comes from somewhere and it hits you and the hard times come. Hey, take a step back. What is a lesson to learn? Redirect your attention and then begin to do what you're good at. Begin to do those things that make you alive, that give you the energy. And before you know it, boom, you'll be up there. Next idea. Ask, how would my best self respond to this situation? How would the best version of me, there's the version that is walking around, and then there's that version which is, boom, the best one, which is, the way you're supposed to be all the time. But let's face it, life is life. Sometimes you're not at your best, okay? So take a step back and say, okay, how would the best me respond to this situation? How would the best me at my optimum, how would I respond to this hard time? and you'll be surprised what you come up with. I hope you have a journal. I hope you take time to write, because as you write down those, the ideas will begin to come, and before you know it, boom, something will kick in, you'll get excited, and you get back in the game. Okay? So how would my best self respond to this situation? Next idea, what could I be appreciative of in this situation? There's something strangely, beautifully strong and inspiring when you ask that question. What could I appreciate from here? You know, we had a session recently. We didn't have as many numbers as we ought to have had. We had a choice to either whinge about it and go about, oh my God, we didn't have the numbers, we're not going to make money. Or we turned around and thought, I'm very appreciative for these guys over here. And somehow it turned out to be an awesome event. Even without the numbers, but the ability in which the coaches showed up, the ability with which the team gave 110% was amazing. Why? Because we were so appreciative that we even have the opportunity to be of service. So what can you appreciate from that situation? Okay. Next idea, take time to level up. Okay. When I say level up, is take charge of your mind. Okay. What happens usually when things are not going very well? Guess what? The mind begins to bring up, this mind, it's one of those things that our greatest work has got to be to discipline this mind up here. That's our greatest work in this life. Everything we talk about is to take charge of the mind, okay? Now it is going to go into overdrive. Your job is to level up and say, I'm in charge, I'm taking back control. You do whatever it takes. Some of us, if you looked at some of the late videos on Facebook, I was doing a firework recently because I need to take back charge. Why? Because yes, when you level up and take charge, then you begin to craft the way that you want things to go, and you create momentum. That's why it's called Momentum Series, okay? So take control of the mind. Next, feed and strengthen your body, okay? Every time, again, I went to see a client yesterday. She's a top finance person, and she had been off for 2 weeks because of what? She had a cold and all this stuff. So I said, tell me what happened just before you went away off sick. Guess what? She had been working too hard. She hadn't meditated. She was not sleeping very well. She wasn't hydrating, and she wasn't exercising. Boom. And I could have told her that those things were the reason that she went sick. Why? Because I know if you don't strengthen the body, if you don't do something, just get out and get some adrenaline moving, guess what? The hard times are going to be hard times. But I'm saying, use the idea of saying, hey, let me take charge, get out and do something, change your state, like Anthony Robbins says, change your state and you'll be surprised. Things begin to change. Finally, you get something going up, and before you know it, boom. Next idea, believe there's always a way, believe there's always a path. Everything happens for a reason, and what doesn't kill you makes you a little stronger. Have that belief and begin to, that internal language of, there's a way, there's always a way, there's always a way, there's always a way. Before you know it, boom, you get to know something happens. And the more positive you are, the more you attract this positive stuff, the better things are going to come. And then finally, take a deep inside, massive action and say, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do whatever it takes. You get up and do something freaking crazy. Before you know it, there won't be difficult times anymore. There will have been a little episode that has made you grow better, stronger, and a much more refined person in terms of pursuing your goals. So, again, as I say every day, I hope you're doing what you have to do. I hope 2017 is in the momentum that you deserve. And whatever you do, remember to live strong, live with passion, and know that you have the audacity to live life on your terms. I love you. I'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, I must thank you. The numbers are growing. I must thank you guys who are sharing. Share this video with somebody else. Let us make a difference together. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down if it didn't bomb. We're in the business of getting better. But share it with at least 5 people, okay? And you can subscribe to our channel. I think there's somewhere down there you can subscribe so that we can give you a lot more information, so that we can make sure that you and me have a super 2017 and we leave behind a legacy that ensures that the next generation is a better generation because we did what we had to do. Thank you.